Hi,
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Tired though, but doing good.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Um, as good as I can be, I guess, in a situation.
Yeah, how's like quarantine life at home?
It's not terrible. I guess, like for me at least, I can still like go out and run and stuff like that. It's a lot worse for other people. Like I'd say, like a lot of my friends are swimmers,
Hmm.
and they don't know what to do with themselves
Right,
because
yeah.
there's no pool.
Right.
But at least I can run. So.
That's good. So have you picked up like any new hobbies or things like during this like all the free time you're getting?
I've been cooking a lot, and I guess I watched so many shows. I have a little bucket list of
Hmm.
things to do and make
Same.
during the quarantine. It's over here. I watched, I have shows. I've watched the Hillary documentary.
Okay.
I've watched the Mitt Romney documentary. I'm watching The Americans right now.
Hmm.
Another show. I read one of the books on my list. I'm starting the second book on my list, and I've made homemade bagels
Nice.
and homemade granola. And yeah,
Nice.
so
Dang, you're watching a
I'm
lot of
getting there.
documentaries. Like, do you like watching documentaries specifically?
I think the Mitt Romney one, that one I like. It was in AP Go. We were supposed to watch it. And I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
there the day we watched it,
Hmm.
but it wasn't. It was okay. But the Hillary one is really good.
Got it. Have you seen
Yeah.
Have you seen Tiger King or not yet?
No, that's what I need to add to my list and watch.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I finished it. I like binge watched like six, well, it's 7 episodes in total. Like I watched one like before I went to bed, and I finished everything, all the 6 episodes the next day. Like it's good. It's really well made, but like it's so
Mhm.
stupid. Like the people in it, they're like retarded. So
Mhm.
like I was about to quit like in the middle, but I'm like if I'm already in the middle of it, I might as well just finish it. But like later after I saw it, I'm like, dang, this is actually a really well made documentary. So yeah.
Okay.
But the
Huh.
people are crazy. Like they're just so stupid. I was like, dang, these people like do some crazy stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um, have you watched any new movies or TV shows besides like school?
Um,
Just on your own.
Not really new ones. I'm watching The Americans, which is like it's on Amazon Prime, and it's about Russian spies in the 1980s.
Oh, okay.
And like this couple, they're basically like they get sent to Russia by the KGB, and then they get sent to America by the KGB, and then they can't speak Russian ever again, and they just become like regular like American citizens, and they do like all this work, and they have like secret relationships, and yeah,
Got it. All
strange.
right. Yeah. So for like during this time of like with quarantine and just time of uncertainty and adversity, and there's always like transformation and growth. So like during this time, how have you grown or learned during this time of adversity and all the changes that happened?
I think for me, I really like routine,
Mhm.
and I guess I'm trying really hard to get into my own routine without like something else giving me structure.
Mhm.
So I know for me, like I guess I could say like running and practicing and stuff like that. Like for me, it's better to get it done in the morning because if I don't do it, then I'm like really unproductive the rest of the day.
Okay.
And I need to do my run in the morning
Mhm.
and then get work done later. And I guess spend a lot more time.
All right, we're back. Yeah, there's something wrong with the
Okay.
connection. So yeah. All right, it's going. Yeah, sorry. What were you about to say, or what were you saying?
I was just saying that I'm trying to get myself into my own
Mhm.
routine, instead of just I don't know. I sort of rely on like school and structure and stuff like that, and
Got
having
it. Mhm.
something with my like having practice with my team. And I think it's like important to make your own routine.
Right.
And yeah, because I think I do really well when I have more structure instead of just like having nothing in my day. And I think also learning like where my limits are, I guess,
Mhm.
if that makes sense, like with training and stuff. Like since I all this time, like I could go for just run miles and miles and miles and just work out all day. I don't know, it's like I like to do that because I like to push myself, but
Right.
I know like taking it too far is not like a good thing for
Right.
me.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, it's like yeah, like for me for running wise, like I like to start like both, like start my day with the run. But the thing is, like if I start day with the run, like I'm tired throughout the whole day, so it's kind of hard for me to get like work done. but like I'm kind of switching off, like going to run in the morning. Cause I like going to run in the morning, starting the day off. But and kind of like switching off between like running in the afternoon and evening. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So with the like with all the changes, like how has like training been? Like how have you adjusted?
I think I've over the past like 4 weeks, I've gone from less normal to more like I guess from I was sticking to my training plan that I had for like the for this month and stuff like that, and and then like our track got closed,
Right.
and then the parks got closed,
Yeah.
and then the beach was closed, and I'm like, okay. So I had to switch like what I was doing, so I couldn't really do like track workouts anymore.
Mhm.
But then I found a hill that one of my friends measured out to measure out 400 meters. So we'd be doing 400-meter like I guess I did like a workout that was 3 by 3, 400 of hills.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a good workout. I guess I've done that. I'm just trying out like different routes. I've been running a lot of streets, and it's not terrible because there aren't that many cars out. And I guess with training, it's just less like shorter stuff, but more I guess endurance. I guess think I'm switching to more like cross country training because I'm not going to have a track season.
Right.
So for me, it's more like tempos and fartlek and
Got it.
yeah, and longer runs.
So has your like training like mentally been like pretty tough, and like has your mindset changed on the way you train?
For me, it's really hard to do workouts by myself.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't like doing it because I guess workouts are pretty long, so I have long warm up, and then it's hard to like get into it. And I like doing speed work with people because you know other people are pushing you and keeping you at the pace. But it's easy for me to go out and just do a run by myself. But when it comes to workouts, like I like having people there with me.
Mhm.
And I did do some like 6 feet apart workouts with one of my former teammates. He's training for the Paralympics, and he took like the year off,
Oh, cool.
and he does like homeschool slash online school
Uh,
thing. So he's pretty used to this a little bit, but
got it.
I've been doing some workouts with him, and that's been helpful. Like just having someone there, even if you're not doing the exact same workout, like it's like helpful having someone there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, oh yeah, running by yourself is so hard. Like, it's
Mhm.
definitely a big challenge, and like it's so much easier for like if we go for a run, and like the run becomes so much easier if we just run with people, and it gets like pretty done pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you still going to continue running, or are you going to take like your 2 week like your break?
I'm still running. I'll probably just keep going through it until like I would have taken my 2 week break
Hmm.
like in June, but
Okay.
yeah, just
Got
keep
it.
going through.
How was the workout you did on the track?
I did some workouts on the track. I wish I had done more before that it had really been closed. Um, but I did like 10 by fours, and I did some 600 workout, and that was about it. Like I only did like 3 workouts on the track or
Oh,
something.
nice. Yeah, I went for like a run out, like did a workout yesterday on the track, and like I just right when I started my workout, like some like I just got caught and I got kicked out. It's weird because somebody saw me like around like 500 meters, because I didn't know there was a security guard at the school that I was running at. He was just like walking around, which sucks. So
Um,
yeah.
yeah, ours used to have a broken gate,
Uh-huh.
and then like I don't know, someone said something on something, and then it got locked up.
Oh dang. Yeah, I
That
just hopped the fence. So yeah, unfortunately
yeah.
I got caught, but yeah, it sucks. So like how did like senior year being canceled, everything, and not being able to race, how has that impacted you emotionally, and not even getting a chance to get at least one race in for your senior year for track season?
Hmm. I'd say it's disappointing, and I don't like the mostly what I'm missing is relays and being with my teammates. Not really like the I guess the races. Like I'm still gonna miss like having the big races, but I know that I still have more opportunities in the future because I'm running in college. And but really miss is like being with my friends for one last season and with my sisters for one
Mhm.
last season, just the people.
Right.
And yeah.
Mhm. For sure. And with the training mileage, like it all depends on certain people. Some are like low mileage people and high. Are you pretty like high mileage or low or like in the middle?
I'd say I'm high mileage for high schoolers
Mhm.
and like girls my age. But
Right. Mhm.
yeah.
And what would you say is like the biggest thing that you learned from your high school, running experience?
I think the biggest thing I learned was believing in myself, I guess, because a lot of workouts I do, like I'm with, I guess, when you're on a run and you just like, I'm gonna explain this better. It's sort of like being committed and being passionate about something. Like
Mhm.
I love running, and then there's some days and you just like really. I've only had like a few days where I'm like, I don't want to go on a run, but I know
Right.
it always makes me feel better and makes me feel more confident in myself. Like running has given me a lot of confidence,
For
and
sure.
when I put more confidence into it, I just receive more like confidence in myself, I guess, and just believing in what you can do. Because I know that sometimes it's hard physically it hurts, but it's
Mhm.
more like mentally like you can push past it. Like I know I'm stronger than I think I am. So that's yeah. And I brought that a lot into like other parts of my life, just like believing in myself. Like if I've had like a project I'm nervous about, I'm like, you can do this. Like you know what you're doing. You
Right. Yeah.
practice really hard and you know it. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Same. Likewise. So what kind of legacy do you want to like leave behind as a high school runner?
I think I want I want people to have fun with it. I don't want people to take it. I think that I take it really seriously, but I think at the end of the day, like it should be something that you love to do, not something you feel like you need to be really good at.
Mhm.
I think it's something like it's if you love to do it and you love to push yourself, that's what you should do. And just like for me, that's the whole mentality. Like I love to run and I want to get better and I
Mhm.
love getting better. Like it's hard, but it's not like I'm for and not it's not like I feel terrible if I don't get better, but if I know I've gotten the work in, then that feels better. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I just want people to know that like if you say you can, you know you can. And if you know you can do it. I always say like a lot of times when I'm having a hard time in workouts, um, I took Spanish for like 5 years and I would always say sabes que puedes, which is like you know you can.
Mhm.
I just repeat that over and over my head. Just like you know you can, you know you can, you know you can
Right.
because sometimes it's hard to stay it's hard to stay positive if you're having like if you're not feeling good or something.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Like for me, when I like I'm so much in pain and like having a hard time just reminding myself that I can do it, I can do it, and it's kind of same for me too. Like like at times like sometimes like I need to take a break. I take it too seriously and I have to realize that it's having fun and also you know being serious on your training and work too. So yeah.
I also think I just want people to know that like it's high school running. It's high school running. Like
Right.
enjoy the time with
For
your
sure.
friends. The times don't matter.
Hmm.
It's mostly about just pushing yourself and pushing your teammates and being with people in a sport and doing what you love.
Right. Yeah. For
That's
sure.
it.
And how have you grown as a runner the past couple of years? From your
I'd
experience.
say I've grown a lot. I was thinking about how this would only be my third track season ever. So I
Wow.
was like, oh wow, like I feel like running has really become a huge part of my life in such a short time.
Yeah. Same.
Um, and with like when I started as a freshman, I knew nothing about running. I was oblivious to everything. I had no idea what we were doing. I would just run and follow other girls. And I wore the
Same.
wrong shoes and I got shin splints. I was like,
Oh
what
yeah.
is this? Like, what's happening?
Mhm.
And then once I got more into it, I knew what I was doing. And I just know that, like, even if I didn't know exactly, like, how I should run the race, I knew that I always wanted to be competitive and be ahead of people. So I think that I've also learned, like, how to run in a race, what's better for me in training, just like I guess like how to interact with my teammates and how to push them and have them push me. And yeah,
Right. Are you pretty competitive with your sisters?
my sisters, no, I'd say we're mostly encouraging towards each other right now. I think
Okay,
as we
for
get
sure.
older,
Mhm.
they'll start like being up there against me and probably beat me at some point.
Got it.
But at this point, just encouragement.
Got it. Wait, so how did you get into running?
When I was a freshman, I watched when I was in eighth grade. I played soccer, and then I was swimming, and I had been swimming for 7 years at that point, I think. Yeah. And when I was a freshman, I decided like, oh, I'm not going to play soccer anymore. My mom said, oh, you should probably you should try out cross country because I had been running just 5Ks for fun every other month. And when I was in third grade, this is like way all over the place. But I was in third grade, I did Girls on the Run, which is it's an organization that you go with a group like in your community and you run with girls and then you learn like life values and like self confidence and stuff like that. And then at the end of it you run a 5K called like the Sparkle and Shine 5K, and it's the first 5K I ever ran. And then I started running 5Ks for fun. And my mom said, oh, you should try cross country because the races are 5Ks and you like to do that. But before that, I never trained running. I just went out and ran as fast as I could. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it because I'm not doing soccer anymore and I've always done two sports. And I got like really into it. And I remember the first day I went on a 15-minute run. That was the very first thing ever. And I was like, that was so easy. Like, this is nothing compared to swim. And yeah, then I just did it, and for some reason, like when I was a sophomore, I was like, I was pretty good like last season, so I guess I should like stop swimming and maybe like focus more on running. And that was a really hard decision for me, but it was, I just like it was a huge decision, but I'm so glad I made it.
Got it. Yeah, it tends like we have one of my teammates. He's a swimmer too, and like it's like running so easy for him. Like he's just naturally so talented and just like so fast. Cause he's like one of the kids that kind of like slacks off and barely practice, but all of a sudden when it comes to race time, like he dominates everybody. Like
Oh yeah.
and like he surprises the coaches and everybody in the team.
Yeah, when I was swimming, there were just kids that you do like a mile time trial at school or something, and my coach always asked like, "Oh, what's your time?" And almost every kid would be under 6 minutes, and I'm like,
Oh dang.
"No, they run. They just swim, and they went out there and they just ran like under."
Right. Yeah, definitely. Like I think swimming definitely helps like so much with the running, like for sure, especially for cross training as well. So as a like high school student, like with all the like immediate attention like you got, and like what are some of your thoughts on like all the attention?
It's a lot, but people are like really friendly, and I think like I love the running community. I think it's really
For sure.
cool how it's reported on a lot. I mean, it's a little weird being just like a high school girl and having people really interested in what you're doing, but I think it's also really cool that people take so much like. I guess like you're doing this interview. Like I think it's really cool that people are interested in what I'm thinking and what other girls are thinking, and I like to know. I guess it's a lot more interesting having. How do I say this? Yeah, just the running community. How everyone is so into it. Like I love that. I love how everyone
Right.
loves what's going on with other runners and how this is beneficial. What were you thinking in that race? Like
Right.
wanting to know that kind of stuff. And it's really cool.
Got it. Do you watch your own interviews or not? Too cringy or
Watch what?
your own interviews?
Sometimes, but I don't know. I don't like the sound of my voice.
Yeah, that's what other
To me,
people
it's a
say
little
too.
weird, but
Yeah, same. And what do you think is your role in the team?
on my team, I'd say I'm sort of a leader. Well, yeah, I guess I would say I'm a leader. I'm a leader on my team, but I'm also part of the group, and I feel like I want to encourage my teammates as much as possible. And I think like when I'm pushing myself, I'm also pushing others, and cheering for my teammates is like one of my favorite things to do because I love seeing people work their hardest. Yeah.
Got it. And what do you want your legacy to be in life?
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Um, I'd say that in life I want to I guess I want to leave an impact on everyone as I made their day better or like encourage them to make themselves better
Got
or
it.
just like that just like made their day a little brighter that made them think like, oh, I can do that, like I can do this, have more confidence in themselves. Yeah.
Got it. How about like what are some of your goals in life and things that you want to achieve?
I think For me, it's I want to travel more. I want to meet more people. I think I want to become more open and like have a really balanced life. And then also find a career that I'm really passionate in
Mhm.
and have like a career that makes an impact on the world. Yeah.
Got it. And like for running wise, like have you faced like any adversity in life or any like big low point in running? And like if so, like what did you do to like overcome that and like learn from during that time?
I think I've been really fortunate to not have like huge injuries that have taken me out. I did have shin splints my freshman year, but it wasn't a huge deal because it was my first year ever running, and I got over it pretty quickly. I guess, before track season started, I had like some pain in my knee, and that like took me hard because I hadn't had an injury since freshman year.
Mhm.
I was like, oh no, like my track season is ruined, but it went away pretty quickly. I think for me, it's just sometimes when I get last track season, I was frustrated with my mile time. Like we had a mile time trial, and it was not where I thought I would be at because I had such a good cross country season, and I was just disappointed at that point. And then I had another race where I wasn't really doing what I thought I could do, and that was disappointing to me. But I think for me, I just turn around and be like, if I can't like weigh on the past, like dwell on the past. I need to look forward. Like, what can I do to fix this,
Mhm.
and what can I do to make it better? Like, it might take a little time, but I can't do it.
All right. Yeah, that's a great mindset. What are some of from our experience from running? What are some advice and tips for the younger generation of the running community and runners in high school?
Have fun. Don't go too hard too soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just yeah, I'd say that some people like as freshmen they look up to people that are doing really well and they're like, I need to be there now.
Right.
I think it's
Yeah.
better to like build yourself up,
Exactly.
build your confidence, like be confident in yourself, but don't like push yourself to like your absolute limits because then you're just gonna burn out.
You're right.
But have fun. Like young people have fun. You have so many years to be running
Mhm.
and to get better. Like just push yourself every day. Make like for me when I was one point I was struggling in swim and I could not drop any of my times in any of my events. And every day I wrote down like what am I gonna work on today? And then after practice I would write down how did I work on it today? Like set an intention for the day. Like I'm gonna hit this split today, or I'm gonna stay with this person on this run. Just set an intention and believe in yourself.
Right.
So the most important thing is be positive and believe in yourself.
Got it. Alright, that's definitely like a huge thing, like for definitely like freshmen, like right when they get into like first year cross country during that summer of freshman year, they're like so motivated from like all the top runners, and they go like crazy, like high mileage, like hitting I don't know, like high 40s or around the 50s, sometimes even
Mm-hmm.
60s. Well, like and they eventually like kind of burned out, but definitely like what you said, like for sure, like just take your time and still have fun, because you definitely have
Yeah.
a lot of time to grow for sure. Mhm. So, how's the college process for you?
For me, I guess I started out pretty slow, and then I was talking to a bunch of colleges, and then after state and NXN, I had like a lot of different people reaching out to me, but I knew at that point I knew where I wanted to be. Like I was looking at the East Coast, I was looking all over the country, and then I decided like I'm not gonna go to the East Coast. Like I know I'm gonna stick on the West Coast, and I probably want like more of like an urban setting.
Mhm.
Um, and so that helped me narrow it down. But for me, like all the colleges that I visited, it would have been an honor to be on their team. Like I loved everyone that I met and the coaches, and for me, just it was just where I felt like the school was the best and where I felt like home.
Got it. What were some of the other schools that you're interested in that you took visits?
I visited Berkeley, UCLA, and Stanford. Those are my official visits.
Nice. So, what made you not choose Stanford? Like, as like one of the biggest and the best running team and a great biology major. Like, because I heard from one of the runners, like, is it because like part of like maybe swimming related? Because I heard from like one of another runner, like Maddie Daner, she said like the coaches at Stanford like are not that big and don't want like the runners to like and swim and do like side stuff?
That's that was not I didn't get that at all
Okay.
from me. I actually met with one of the girls who used to swim.
Uh,
She was a competitive swimmer, so like she had the same background as me and she'd always been swimming
okay.
here and she's on the team. Um I'd say like just for me, like I love the coaches at Stanford. I love the team. I know Kristen Fahey that goes
Right.
there.
Yeah. Person.
She's my host, and I had a really great time. I think it was just the school, not anything about the team or anything like that.
Okay.
It wasn't an easy decision to decide where I was going, but I think for me, like I just felt more at home, more comfortable at UCLA.
Got it for sure. Yeah, I love UCLA.
Mhm.
So how was your visit at UCLA?
It was great. I there was a lot of different recruits on my trip, and I met a lot of them.
Nice.
But I guess like Carlie Corsinito was there, and
Okay.
Kelly, I want to say Wilson, and they're like a bunch of different California runners, and I all got to meet them. None of them are going to UCLA, unfortunately,
Okay.
but it was fun, like being with other runners and like seeing their experience there. Yeah, and I really like the coaches there. They're super encouraging, and I can't wait to Buburn me the next
Nice.
year. So,
What are some things that you did during your visit?
during our visit, we went to the academic advisors and the different like support. I guess the building where there's academic support for athletes, and then the athletics building. We went to a football game.
Nice.
We ate at Broom Plate.
I'll be
I went. I went for a run with like the recruits on the coast or whatever, and yeah, we observed practice as well. What else did we do? Yeah, that's right.
Got it. Did you just go to B play? Did you go any other else dining halls?
Yeah, I went to Deneb as well.
I love Denev. Yeah, so good.
Um,
Yeah, I love UCLA food.
I've been to UCLA a lot of times. I've been at Broom Plate like 3 times, and I've been at
Okay.
Deneb twice. So
Yeah,
pretty comfortable.
yeah, nice. Yeah, like I love UCLA food. Like UCLA food is so good. Like it's like one of like the best. Like I'll say like the best buffet like I've eaten like around here. Like definitely like their quality of food is just like or even better than like any like restaurant quality. Because I'm really
Mhm.
surprised of like just the quality and the like of the food and like and just like how much flavor there is. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's
When
really
you went to Blake B plate, did you was there vegan food they served?
Oh yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
had well, I'm not vegan, but yeah. They had some vegan stuff and like there's tofu and I love tofu. I
Nice.
basically live off tofu. So I had plenty of that. We're good there. But I've eaten there before and they had vegan brownies and like vegan Nutella. It was really
Nice. Yeah. Like B plate is my favorites. Actually, like my favorite is Denev. I love Denev. Like it's so good.
Mhm.
And like they got all the good food, like all the junk food too.
Yeah,
But
you know.
yep. Like when I
You
went
gotta
to
mix
B
it.
plate, like the only thing is just that I like was just steak. But besides that, like everything's like so healthy. I want like the good stuff. Yeah. So would you say like B plate's your favorite?
We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
I
have you?
think I like beef plate a lot, except I know that they have like the for not having food waste is they have like little portions and plates to take back and no
Right.
like they don't have trays, so you don't take a bunch of things at
Yeah.
once.
Hmm.
But like I'm gonna eat it all. Like it's not a problem for
Yeah.
me. I'd rather have like want like a plate of it and like be able to like put everything on there.
Right, yeah, it's like there's trays like in the bottom, but like nobody uses the trays. It's there for you, but nobody uses it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's like how I like how like and also like the buffet type of style is like you don't they mainly serve it for you, you know,
Mhm.
and like you just don't get the food or some of the parts, but mainly like the main course, they serve it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. So what do you like looking forward to the most at UCLA?
I'm I guess looking forward to the most is meeting new people and being with my new teammates. Um, and yeah, just being in such a big like environment that's all focused around the school. Like I can't wait to be in LA and being on campus and walking down Bruin Walk and seeing new people, new friends in my classes, and just having like a whole like living and running environment and living, learning, and running environment. Yeah.
Nice. Wait, did you say like before you went visit, you went to UCLA a couple times and like ate there?
Yeah, my I've been there for my cousin goes there.
Nice.
She's gonna be yeah, but she's not gonna be there for my first quarter.
Oh, okay.
I think we're not sure yet. She's supposed to go to Madrid in the fall,
Oh,
but
nice.
it might not know if it's gonna happen. Still
Right,
very
right, yeah.
sure
Yeah, my
that.
cousin actually went to UCLA too. Like he left 2 years ago. So yeah, so he was there
Mm,
2 years ago. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's a coincidence that your NXN teammate Savannah Scriven is also a future Bruin as well. Your teammate.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, Savannah's a cool person. Like I actually saw her like this past Saturday when she was about to go for a run. So
Uh-huh.
yeah. But yeah, how is that like, like having, Savannah meeting her and being her teammate in NXN and now she's gonna be your future teammate.
I think it's really cool. Like
Mhm.
all the girls, we have a little group chat with all the girls on the team,
Mhm.
and it's all cool because we're all Southern California girls.
All right.
Like
Yeah.
Lavanya, she lives like 20 minutes from me, like up the
Okay.
coast. And yeah, it's really cool to have like Savannah there. Like I've known her, I've hung out with her before,
Right.
and I
Mhm.
can't wait to meet other girls.
Did she like mention UCLA when she was at NXN like with you or not?
No, I think she had that like after an accident
Oh, okay.
and stuff like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a coincidence that like a lot of people that I know and also like met and also my friends are going to UCLA too. Like you, Savannah. Do you know who Ashley Johnson is? Have you met her?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, like she's an amazing person. Like very nice and friendly person. And
Cool.
also like my friends and two teammates are going to UCLA too. Like one of them is running on a team. Shout out to
Really?
Jake
Yeah.
Parker. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw like his he had a video that was saying where he was going and why he chose UCLA and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, was it the
Oh,
one the interview, right? At
yeah,
Mouse
yeah.
Play? Yeah, I interviewed him. Yeah. And also like my another friend he's going to UCLA as well. And also like my friend from church is also goes to UCLA as well. He's a freshman.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a coincidence. So what's the like biggest thing that stood out like at UCLA compared to like the other schools?
I think for me it was just the whole environment. I like the busy campus.
Hmm.
I like that there was so much going on and that for me, I'm a really like go 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 person.
Okay.
Like practice, go to class, eat, run to practice, like just everywhere. And there's just so much going on campus. Well, you've been on campus. You know
Right.
that how when you go down Broom Walk, they have like all those people out
Hmm.
with flyers talking about their clubs
Right. Hmm.
or some kind of theater performance that's going on. Like I thought that was so cool, and I loved being there because I just felt so comfortable.
Hmm.
And I also um from I was born in like Beverly Hills, and I
Hmm.
grew up I was only there for a year and a half of my life, but in Hermosa Beach, which is just
Yeah, I live right next to Hermosa.
southwest
Hmm.
of UCLA,
Nice.
and we go up there a lot. We have family friends that live there, and I
Hmm.
just felt so comfortable being in UCLA and knowing that like I could go down to Hermosa where I
Nice.
have family friends and stuff.
Wait, how long do you live at Hermosa for?
Only a year and a half,
Oh,
but
okay.
I know it really well because we go up there all the time,
Yeah.
and it
Hmm.
just feels like a second home to me. So,
Nice. Yeah, I live like less than 10 minutes from Hermosa. So yeah.
oh,
Like, I live in Torrance. You know where Torrance is, right? Next to
yeah,
Redondo and
yeah, yeah.
Hermosa. So yeah,
I've
nice.
been. That's where we always go there for the Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, the Candy Cane Lane at like South
Mhm.
Torrance. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sick. I love it there. But it's like so hectic though, like so many cars.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wait, so when did you live in Hermosa? Like yeah, part of your life.
The first year and a half.
No, I
That
mean
is
like
why I'm saying like I don't really know like
no, I mean like
super.
when? Like how
When
old
I
were
was
you?
from when I was born to when I was
Oh,
11
okay.
and a half years old.
Oh, I thought you mean just like a year and a half living there. I got it.
Yeah, yeah, the first year and a half.
Got
It
it.
was because my parents both my parents went to USC,
Nice.
so
Mhm.
yeah,
That's cool.
they lived in Hermosa Beach, and my dad like lived in Playa del Rey when he first moved out here, and then yeah.
Nice. Yeah, my brother goes to USC too. He just graduated. Yeah, he was a film
Huh.
student there. Yeah, I want to go to USC too. It's my number one school and second is UCLA. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Cool.
So are you going to continue like pursuing running for the rest of your life, or is there a different career job that you want to pursue?
Um, for me, I don't really have my sights set on professional running. I know that running will always be a part of my life now. And I mean, we'll see what happens, but I think like I'll still be competitive, like do 5Ks and stuff like that, but I don't think that I'm going to go into professional running. But for me, I want to go into public health and maybe epidemiology. We will see
Mhm.
where it takes me, but I know that I want to help people and help people overall. But yeah.
Yeah. Mm. And mention about like community, like definitely like UCLA is like such a great community, and also like I love the campus too. It's so beautiful. I love like the trees and stuff like that. But the only thing I don't like is all the hills. The hills sucks, but it's all good.
I'm okay with the hills.
You get oh yeah, that's right. You like hills, right?
Yeah, at CCA we was saying we love hills, so
Okay. How come?
um,
Wait, like at your school, like how come? Like what makes you guys like say that you guys love hills?
I I'm not really sure. Whenever when I was a freshman, that's just what people said. Like
Oh, okay.
at CCA we love hills, like that was the thing, and I think like that's always stuck with me. And I noticed like when I was a freshman, I noticed in races that I would always beat people up hills.
Mhm.
And I was like, what the heck? Like, but I mean, we train hills all the time, like, especially like during cross country
All
season.
right.
And
Mhm.
yeah.
Got it. So in college, like the big thing is about growth and growing as a person. How do you want to grow as a person at UCLA, and what do you want to take away from your experience in college when you graduate and go into adult life?
I'd say I'm a pretty independent person right now, but I think for me, it's like finding balance myself and like being, I guess, I don't know how to say this, but like being productive by yourself, like not relying on your parents to keep you on top of things and remembering things. And then I also think for me to grow as a person, I want to be able to just like say like I did this all by myself. Like I know that I've done this by myself and like I put in the work. And then I can say that now for a lot of things, but not like all things. And I think I also want to like expand like my friend group and find like people that I don't know, like just meeting new people and
Mm.
seeing new perspectives of the world because I'm in my little Carmel Valley bubble, and I think to grow started to be like in like the more of the real world. If that makes
Sure.
sense.
Got it. Yeah, I definitely like college. Just definitely like learning and just growing, just being independent for sure. Um, so is there any clubs that you're looking forward to or joining at UCLA?
For me, volunteering is really important. I've been part of female athlete volunteers. It's called FAVE in San Diego,
Okay, nice.
and I know that there's a lot of different volunteering opportunities. Like there's an athlete volunteering
Mm,
like organization, I guess, there, and I'm definitely going to be a part of that and be involved in it.
nice. Have you heard of Dee Reese?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ate it? Have you ate there before? Or
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
nice? Do you like it?
I think it's pretty good. I think for me, I don't think that cookies and ice cream is so like revolutionary. If that makes
Oh yeah.
sense. Like I think it's a cool idea,
Mhm.
and but theirs is appropriately priced. Like we have a place called Baked Bear
Oh yeah, I
here, and
love it.
it's a
Yeah, there's one
little
at
more
USC.
expensive.
Yeah, I ate it like a couple times. Actually, Baked Bear has like my favorite ice cream flavor because there's one at USC. And I go to USC often, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mhm.
They have one on Hermosa, like on Pier Avenue in Hermosa.
Oh, okay, nice. So do you like that better than Dee Reese?
I don't know. They're both pretty good. I'd say they're equal.
Mhm. Have you heard of Fat Sal's? It's like right next to
Mm-mm.
UCLA. It's like super famous sandwich shop. It's so
Ooh,
good.
okay.
Wait,
Check it out.
yeah, you should definitely check. Like a lot of, I don't know, like I don't because a lot of them is like a lot of like maybe me, but I don't know. Like I think there's some options for, like maybe for you, yeah, for your
Mhm.
need. What do you like to get at the sandwich place that you recommend me to go that I went?
I get the Reading Rainbow usually, and then I add vegan turkey to it.
Oh, okay.
It's like
What's in it besides turkey?
it's like red pesto,
Oh, interesting. Nice.
red pesto, avocado, cheddar cheese, and then I add the vegan turkey, and it's like lettuce, pickles,
Hmm.
mustard, and the Dutch crunch bread.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that bread was good. Mhm.
Uh,
Nice. So, how do you like to spend like good quality time with your family? Like, especially like having a lot of time and having your family at home and your two sisters.
I've gone on so many. Did you
Hello?
hear that?
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Oh, we good now.
I've been going on a lot of walks
Okay.
with my family, and then also,
Nice.
yeah, just yeah, so many walks. But and I guess it's good because it's like you're out of the house, you're not like on a screen, and it's just like good to talk with like I go on walks with my mom a lot, and then my sisters as well, and then we've been cooking with each other. Like the other day, I helped my sister make bagels, and
Nice.
that was really fun.
Like, so I was wondering, like, what do you want to do in public health? Like, what job wise?
I'm not exactly sure yet. It's just I know that I want to work in life sciences and be helping people, but I don't want to be like a doctor and working with people directly.
Oh, okay.
I'm sort of thinking epidemiology and different testing like that. Like I know that they're starting doing, I think at Stanford or something, they're doing something where they're testing people for antibodies to like see if the coronavirus is here earlier
Okay.
than what they believe it was, and like people have already been exposed to it. And I actually think that have already gotten it,
You think
maybe
so?
because I guess I think that I have a pretty strong immune system. And
Uh-huh.
when I went to Stanford on my official visit, I went in January,
Okay.
and the first cases in the Bay Area were San Jose TSA officers,
Oh, okay.
and I went through like the San Jose security.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so I'm like, And I had like the Thursday after my visit, like I was coughing so much, and I was like, I don't get sick, like I just don't.
Oh, dang. That
So
sucks.
I think I already.
Oh, that's good that you better though. What's your favorite part about swimming? And what do you love about swimming? And like, how long did you swim competitively?
I swam for 8 years, and I think I became more competitive when I was 9. Like 9 to 14 was when I was really into it, and I just like I loved all my teammates and the coaches. Like that's pretty much where I learned. Like I I guess I had like really good balance in my life, and like learned how to like do school and sport and be committed to both of them and to work really hard in both. And I like swimming because it's easy. Like if you work hard, you're gonna get results. Like it's like where what you put in is what you're gonna get out of it. And I
Uh-huh.
like yeah.
Would you say swimming is harder than running? Like
Yes.
more painful?
I'd
Yeah, I
say
bet.
it's not as the I don't know how to describe it, but like in running, you can push yourself really hard and then you get injured. If you push yourself really hard and swim, you don't get injured as easily.
Uh-huh.
But there's still like a lot of injuries. Like I still have like shoulder problems from swimming,
Oh, dang.
and I've known several people have gotten concussions
Oh, shoot.
just running into people.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, so it's painful. Like it takes a lot of work,
Mhm.
but definitely like the transition from swimming to running, I was like the running is a lot easier. Just I guess aerobically.
Yeah, I bet. Like, like swimming's so hard for me. Like the first couple laps, like I'm really dead. It's so
Mhm.
painful. For sure. So what's your favorite like style in swimming?
I swam butterfly, and that was pretty much my best stroke. Mostly I swam individual medley, which is also called IM, and that's doing all the strokes. So I did the 400 IM, and I like more like the distance events because I can't sprint. Like I can't sprint in running, and I can't sprint in swimming either. It just doesn't work.
Okay. Do you have a favorite swimmer?
I like Misty Franklin, Kay Ledecky, of course. They were
Yeah.
both great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Katie. She's crazy. Like when I watched her in
Uh-huh.
Olympics, it's like I'm just so mind blown. It's like how young she is and how talented she is. It's crazy. So, what is your favorite food to eat a day before and a day of a race?
Day of a race, I have it stayed pretty much the same, but sometimes I'll have like different things with it. I usually have like a small bit of oatmeal,
Mhm.
and I'll do like I usually have brown sugar, raisins and like a tiny bit, like two like tiny pieces of walnuts. It's so specific, but like that's the way I make it. And then I put cinnamon and like hemp seeds in it.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, just a
Oh,
little bit.
what kind of brand for oatmeal you like to use?
I just use regular rolled oats.
Oh, okay.
And if it's a night race or if it's an afternoon race, like we have like a race after school or something like that during cross country or track, I usually make them like overnight oats, which is I'll put like a little bit of almond milk and some water in it and put it in the fridge.
Okay.
And then if it's a morning race, I usually like cook it in the microwave or something for a little bit.
Got it. How about the day before a race, that like for dinner, like the night of
Oh,
the race?
that is very, very specific. That's like a big deal. I eat pizza.
Nice.
I used to eat like when I was a sophomore. I always had like this fish burrito from this one place, and I always had that. And then ever since like junior year track season, I think I started eating a pizza, like one of like those like 11-inch like one person pizzas from like Biology or Blaze,
Okay.
and usually go to Blaze, and yeah, I do that.
Nice. What do you like to get on? What kind of toppings do you like to get on your pizza?
I'm very specific on my toppings and a little annoying as well, I think. But I do red sauce mixed with the pesto, no cheese, a lot of spinach, a lot of tomatoes, artichoke hearts, red onion, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, basically any vegetable that they have.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and pineapple. I really like pineapple on pizza.
Okay.
I know it's unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I'm
That's
fine
like
with
this.
it.
Yeah. And
Yeah, like
that's,
for me,
yeah, that's what I'll do with it.
got it. Yeah, like for me, for pineapple, like it's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Like it's like it works. Like I think it belongs, or I think like yeah, it belongs in the pizza. I think it's fine on the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So what's your favorite pescatarian food
mm,
that you like to
I
eat
don't,
often?
I mean, okay, for fish wise, I really like shrimp and I like fish tacos. Like, I love fish tacos.
Nice.
And then I guess I pretty much eat like I'll either like fish with something or I'll eat like whatever. My sister's vegan, so we have like a lot of vegan meals
Mhm.
because it's just like what I eat as well. And I really like have you heard of, do you know what tempeh is?
I heard about it.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's like tofu except it's less processed, so there's
Okay.
more like bigger pieces. I don't know how to describe it. It's more like grain, like it's more texture,
Mhm.
and we'll make tempeh bacon. And this is more like vegetarian, like there's cheese in it, but we get baguette and like this pesto from Trader Joe's, and then make tempeh bacon, which is like the tempeh sort of flavored, and like the sauce that makes it like really good, savory. And then tomatoes and mozzarella, and then press it in a panini press, and it's so
Sounds good.
good.
Nice. Actually, at UCLA, Denev, they have really good shrimp tacos. Like when I went there, they were serving shrimp tacos and so good and so juicy.
Yeah, that's
So, what is your favorite book? Like, what kind of books have you been reading? What's the book you started recently?
I just read Ask Again, Yes, and I don't know, I didn't love it. It was okay. It was well written, but it wasn't like I sort of like stories that are more it's more dramatic and more like you want to keep reading.
Got it.
Like
Yeah.
it was more like one of those things where it just talks about someone's life like over time and
Right.
just regular life. What else I read there? I like there's this book called the night when all the lights went out or something like that, and it's about some southern town, and then this lady, she just got divorced and she's living in this old lady's backyard or something like that. Like she has a guest house and she rents it out, and then there's like sort of like high society moms at this school, and they have a party one night, and like the husband like ends up dead or something.
Okay.
The woman owns like this really nice house and is hosting the party, and then she's gorgeous and sort of like run the school, everything. That's a good book. Trying to see what other book they have that I really liked. Oh, let me- what am I? Oh, I love Crazy Rich Asians, the
Oh, nice.
animal series.
Have you watched the
Those
movie?
are my favorite books. Huh?
Have you
Sorry.
watched the movie? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Dang, it's breaking out again. I don't
It's
know why.
not accurate though. That have you read the books?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the ending is a lot different than the book is because
Okay.
in the ending of the movie, you've seen the movie, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. They get engaged at the end of the movie.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the book, like the first book, the Crazy Rich Asian book,
Mm.
they're still broken up. Like
Oh,
she's
okay.
still really mad at him. And then in the second book they get engaged. And then also Astrid, you know how she leaves her husband
Mhm.
and it's like this big like girl power move. She doesn't leave her husband
Oh, okay.
at all in the book. There's like I think maybe it's in the second book that happens, but they have like a whole other thing that happens with their relationship later.
Got it. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie? Did you
I
like
liked
it?
it. It was really good.
Nice.
And I've also I met the author,
Oh, cool.
and he signed. It was when his third book came out, just called. I have the books around, so I'm looking around.
All right. It's all good.
Called The Rich People Problems, and he
Okay.
signed that one. And I was like at the time when they were filming the movie, so he said he was on the set when
Huh.
they were filming
That's
it.
sick. Yeah, I like the ending part where Constance Wu, the main character, was talking, had a confrontation when they're playing that game with the
Oh
mom.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a really emotional scene. I like that.
Mhm.
Have you heard about a book called The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls?
I think so. Is it the one where it's like this really poor family?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
And like
yeah.
their parents are like
I've
crazy,
heard of that.
and later she becomes a writer in New York.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I recommend that book. It's really good.
Yeah, I think I should.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like I watched the movie, and it's like and when I read the book, it's like of course so much more detail, but it's like crazy, like just about her story and like where she grew up in her childhood.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like how she overcame like adversity and went to her relationship with her family and transitioned to adult life. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's your favorite book? What book do you recommend?
I would say definitely read Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay.
I just it was really entertaining and I liked learning about you sort of get to learn about like the culture over there, the different
Right.
things because there's a lot in the book. They'll have things this I know there's like a better word for this, but like asterisks and different symbols next to it where it's like at the bottom of the page there's a little like description of what that is
Oh, cool.
or what it means in Cantonese or something like that.
Mm.
And I just thought that was really interesting. And there's a lot of it changes like perspectives or not really perspectives, but I'd say it's omniscient and they basically go like to each different person's part of the story and then they connect later.
Got it. Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, definitely check it out for sure.
Mhm.
So, what is your favorite running shoes and spikes that you like to use?
My favorite running shoes at the moment I wear New Balance, the New Balance like Zante 500s or something like that, and I just get in a bunch of different colors because I change out my shoes like every 2 to 3 months.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, I go through my shoes pretty fast.
Yeah.
Um, so I just get like the next version, but they changed the design of that shoe, and I think they sort of got rid of the one that I had.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to get the older ones, like as many as I can right now.
Mm.
And then for spikes, I guess my flats. No, up here, okay. My flats I have the Saucony. I want to say McKinley or McKinney or something like that. I have ones that I got when I was a freshman, and for cross country. I've worn the same flats all 4 years
Oh, dang. Got it.
because I was gonna wear new flats this year, but then I was like, oh, I'll just wear them for this race, like the first race of the year, and I ended up just wearing them the rest of the season because I don't know, I like the feel of them. Like when I put on different spikes, they didn't feel right, and I went flats, and I just really like those. And then for spikes, I have like some Saucony ones. I don't really know, but I was wearing my NXN spikes for this track season.
Got it. Yeah, how's the do you like the Nike spikes that you got from NXN, and like how's the trainer shoes, like the kind of like the one that looks like kind of like waterproof pegs?
I have, I'm going honest, I've never worn them.
Oh dang.
I put them on once.
Oh, okay. How are
I
they?
actually never put them on when I was there for some, like that sounds so bad, but like I was going through, I was in my closet, or I just had like, I have all like my NXN stuff in the bag, and I was going through it, and I was like, I never put these on, like how do I even know if they fit? And then I put them on. They're like, they're very, I don't know, I sort of like more of like, I like a more minimalist shoe, so they're very like big,
All right.
but yeah.
Is it
They're
comfortable
really,
though?
yeah, they're comfortable. They're
Nice.
like very cushy.
How about the spikes? Do you like the spikes?
Yeah, I like the spikes. So sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna rip them because they're so thin on the
Oh
sides.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite professional runner that you look up to and get inspiration from?
I really like Colleen Quigley.
Colleen, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you meet her at NXN?
Yeah, I did.
Nice, yeah, same.
She just like I feel like we just share like a lot of things that she turned to swimming when she was injured. I'm like, yes,
Oh, okay.
swimming. Like that's the way to go. And then she's like really into food and like spinning and I like soul cycle sort of stuff and stuff like that and I really like that too. And then her dog is adorable. Yeah.
What kind of dog does she have?
She has a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh, okay.
It's named Pie. So cute.
Got it.
It's on her Instagram a lot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Colleen's cool. Like, she has a very outgoing, very bright personality.
Mhm.
How about in life? Like, is there, who's your inspiration in life? What do you say?
Oh my goodness. Okay. It's a big one. I don't really know. I'd say like my people in my family really inspire like me. Like I guess my grandma, she died when I was like in third grade, but she always was like really like she I read her like autobiography and it was really interesting like all the things that she went through and like when I was a kid she was so tough and like so strong and I just thought like that's like such a cool person to be like that and then I guess like just my grandparents like my grandparents from my mom's side as well just like really positive people and really like on top I don't know it's just like they're very knowledgeable and they care about other people as well
It's awesome. How about if you could have dinner with three people living or dead, who would it be?
oh hmm. Let me think about this.
All right.
With someone that I'm inviting me cooking.
What's up?
With someone that I'd be inviting cooking.
Or just having dinner with like just food, just having a
Okay.
conversation.
Okay. Who would? Oh my goodness. I think I would invite Lizzo because she'd be very like energetic and really super friendly, and that would be awesome. I'd invite Barack Obama because he had really good conversation starters and be a good listener and also very knowledgeable. And gosh, who else? I think it's just maybe Robin Williams because I don't know he just seems like a really bright and friendly guy and that he would like just like Barack Obama could be like sort of serious but he's still like a nice like friendly guy and like would have good conversations he'd like bring us back to like a good subject and then Robin Williams would like tell good jokes and so knowledgeable and then Lizzo would just be like hyping people up I don't know how to describe it but really positive and have a lot of energy and
Got it. And what is some of your favorite music that you like to listen to?
Well I like Lizzo
Okay.
and like I just really like that really pumps me up and then I like some songs by Amigos like some songs not all songs and I like Drake I like some of his songs and Miguel and Taylor Swift
Got it.
yeah
So do you like mainly like pop and like you just in rap too?
yeah I like R&B
R&B.
and yeah
Nice. So what are some of your favorite Drake songs and Migos?
Migos, I like Pure Water, which is
Mm.
like a song with Mustard.
Yeah.
Somewhere I'm saying, yeah, Pure Water. Stir Fry.
Stir Fry.
There's another. I like for Lizzo. I like a Girl. Um, Good as Hell, and like House of Boys. Oh yeah, that song. And then Miguel, I like. Oh my gosh, what is it? Skywalker, Banana Clip, Pineapple Skies, and Drake. I like Nonstop.
Non-stop.
Where's some other songs? I know. Oh my goodness. Where's the phone? I know. You look at my playlist.
All right.
My playlist is a whole like weird mess of things. I don't. I like Headlines by Drake. I also like Migos. I think it's Migos and Drake Versace, which is like not that great. It's like not like a quality song, but it pumps me up.
Okay.
I really like. There's a song by DJ Durrell called Hot Summer, and it's also with Migos.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So that's
cool. Were you in any clubs in high school?
And I was part of the Christmas club at my school.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
And basically it was we gathered donations during the holidays, and then we also had like cookie parties and watched Elf and played Christmas games. Yeah.
That's awesome. Nice. And what would you say is your favorite Star Wars film?
My favorite Star Wars? That's a tough. I really liked the Star Wars story, Rebel One. Like it's called that. That one, I really like that one, but I think that's not really like part of the whole like series, just the story one. So what's the second one called?
I don't know the second one.
Let me look up the Star Wars. I also like the first one where Rey, like the first part of the third part of the third trilogy. Not like number 7.
Number 7 with The Force Awakens?
Yes.
Nice. I like that one
That
with
was
J.J.
really
Abrams.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is with Star Wars. I just they're really, like when I watch them, I have such like huge reactions. I'm like, oh my gosh. So like that, like my aunt, a lot of times I'll go to, oh, sorry, I need to charge my laptop. But a lot of times when I go to Star Wars movies, I usually go with my aunt or something, and she's like, I love watching you watch. I love watching you watch the movie.
Got it.
So, yeah.
Have you seen The Rise of Skywalker? Do you like that one?
It was okay. I think it was like it's good because it's a Star Wars movie,
Right.
but compared to other Star Wars movies, it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah, same. Like for me, like I thought it was like insanely well made. Like the filmmaking wise was crazy, but and of course acting was great. But I thought the story wasn't that strong. I thought it was really rushed. I thought it should be like 2 parts.
It was.
Because they're trying to cram everything into just one last film, you know what I'm saying? Like the trilogy. So I thought it should be like 2 parts and like just like slow down the story instead of rushing a lot. Because
it was a little bit, it was a little bit like all over the place.
Right. Yeah, and like it was kind of messy too, like the story, because like some of them wasn't clear as well. They just like throw it out there, trying to like I said, like just cram everything together and make it best as possible.
Yeah.
But the filmmaking wise, like J.J. Abrams, super talented. I really liked it. How about The Last Jedi? Do you like that one?
I like that one. It's a close second to The Force Awakens. But.
Nice, yeah. So, what is your favorite character in Star Wars? What do you say?
I really like Princess Leia's character. I just think she's like a really strong, like she's like more positive than the other characters and like has a plan. Like I like her. When I watched Star Wars for the first time, like I actually like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, same. I love Jar Jar.
I don't mind him. I think he's funny.
Yeah, same.
I know a lot of people said that he was annoying, but I was like,
right.
I like him. I think he's fine. And then I really like really like Han Solo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure. Like when I started watching like the first couple like yeah the movies, Jar Jar was definitely one of my favorite. Like he's so funny. I like his personality and Darth Maul. But I like recently. I think my favorite is Kylo. Like I'm a huge Adam Driver fan, so like I like Kylo, just his character and his development, and just like who he is, and he looks sick too. So yeah,
Cool.
nice. How do you what do you think about like the way they finish Princess Leia?
Um, I thought it was. I don't know. I just feel like she should have had. It was. I mean, it was fine. I felt like she was like time for her to go.
Hmm.
Sort of. That makes sense because like by the end of it, she was just sort of like a mentor and not as big of a character. But I feel like she should have had like a more grander like I don't. I guess it's nice that they let her go peacefully, but also I feel like she should have like getting killed or something like that, like more dramatic. That's
Almost
all.
though,
But,
almost
like
when the ship crashed or like blew up.
uh,
Yeah, she almost died, but she came to life.
yeah,
Yeah. All right. How about Guardians of the Galaxy? Do you like the first one or the second one better?
the first one.
First one.
I like the first one better. Yeah, that
Nice.
one's really good.
And what are some of your like other favorite films besides like Star Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mm, what have I watched? I know like when I finished a movie, I'm like that was such a good movie.
Uh,
And that I know I watched Bombshell recently. I like
nice.
that one. What else have I watched? I'm sorry. I
It's
wish
all good.
I wish I had more like in my head of like what I watched recently that was good. I don't know. I watch a lot of shows and I haven't been to the movie theater in a really long time. Like usually Star Wars is what I'll go
Got it.
and go see, but Bombshell was really good. It's just like it was a different way. I like the different way of filming because I like The Office a lot, and it was sort of similar to that. Like it was a little bit like focusing on the characters and them talking to the camera a little bit.
Right.
Um, personas. I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's all good. Are you for The Office? Are you John Krasinski or Steve Carell like fan? Like which character do you
Um,
like better?
I like I like John Krasinski's character,
Got it.
Jim. Yeah.
Nice. And what do you like about The Office? Like I always hear about like such a classic and everybody like that's like their favorite TV show.
When I first watched it, I did like the first season is really awful. I don't know
Oh
what
yeah.
like when I watched it the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, like Michael Scott is so racist and rude. Like this is such an awful character. But then you realize like that's his character, so it's
Uh,
funny after all. And it's just I don't know what it is, but I like these kind of shows where you can follow the storyline, but then you can also just watch whatever episode they're on
got
and
it.
be entertained.
All
But
right.
yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I definitely got to check out like The Office, but it's like so many episodes though, so it's gonna take a
You need to
long
watch
time.
it. So
Got it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Carly, for your time for the
yeah,
interview. And you're such an amazing person and runner, and I really appreciate your time for the interview. Yeah.
yeah.
And have a great
Thanks for
day.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Bye. Have a great
Bye.
day.